Today I'll be talking about the Guild Wars 2 home instance. Topics covered will include what the home instance is, how to find it, and ways to make it more useful. Put simply, the home instance is the Guild Wars 2 version of very basic player housing. It consists of a self-contained private map instance that is unique to the character who owns it. The owner has complete control over who enters the home, and no one can be inside the instance without the owner being present. Like personal story instances in the core game, home instances are created when you enter them and close when you leave. Each race in Terrace has a home city. In each of these cities is a home instance that, like the city itself, is themed to that race's aesthetic and populated with NPCs of that race. A character entering the home instance of their own racial city will find it populated with NPCs unique to their personal story, while entering the home instance in any other city will result in generic inhabitants. All account-wide home upgrades will be present no matter which city's home you enter, but the home of your own city will be more personalized. In the Grove, the home of the Sylvari, the home instance is called Dreamer's Terrace and can be found on the very bottom level near Ronan's waypoint. Hunter's Hearth is the home instance in the Norn city of Holbrack and is entered through the Great Lodge. Char characters use Heroes Canton as their warband's base of operations. Mustering Ground Waypoint just inside the Black Citadel's main entrance is the fastest way to access this instance. The human city of Divinity's Reach hosts its player home in the Salma district, with the Salma Waypoint just outside the entrance. Asura characters have a home that lies outside the Ratasum main structure. Access the Applied Development Lab by an Asura gate located near Magicat Court Waypoint. Players who possess a home portal stone can use it to travel directly to the racial home instance of the character they are logged into by double-clicking the item in their inventory. Once you have found your home instance, you might wonder what exactly to do with it. Some players use their home as a private place to hang out with friends, hold guild or party meetings, or roleplay without worry of being interrupted or interrupting other players. As your character progresses through the personal story, their home instance changes to reflect choices they have made and accomplishments they have achieved. Well-established characters will find their home to be a kind of museum to their personal journey. With the numerous available home instance upgrades, players can make visiting their home an integral part of their daily routine. Gathering from a home instance, be it your own or someone else's, grants progress toward regional gathering daily achievements. If the daily gathering achievement is Maguma Jungle Miner, for example, any nodes you mine in the Applied Development Lab in Ratasum will count toward that goal. Also, daily gathering achievements associated with Living World Season 3 maps will gain completion credit when you gather the associated node in a home instance. Players can invite up to 4 additional people to join them in their home instance. Guests in your home can see all of the upgrades you have unlocked and can benefit by gathering materials and loot from them for themselves. As with personal story chapters, the player who starts the instance is considered the instance owner, and all of their upgrades and personalization will populate the map. Also note that gathering any node or using the hero point in any home instance will cause that object to be gathered or used by the player's account in every other home instance, regardless of who it belongs to, until the daily reset. Hopping between home instances will not allow an account to loot upgrades more than once per day. To bring other players into your home, make sure you are all in a party and on the same instance of the map where the home is located. The player whose home you wish to enter must interact with the entrance, and all players must confirm they are ready on the pop-up window. any player who does not confirm before time runs out will be left behind, and the entire party must exit the instance and re-enter together. There are two types of improvements you can make to your home instance. The first type I call Interactable, and the second type, Lootable. Interactables are upgrades that include special NPCs who perform some kind of function, objects that perform a function, and cats. You did hear that last one correctly. The special NPCs you will find in a fully upgraded home instance are an ancient Asura golem named Mox, who will talk to you about his creator and can play music from Guild Wars 1 on request, and Ridhias, a Sylvari who can alter the nature of a specific weapon you possess in exchange for unbound magic. Both of these NPCs are unlocked by playing either Living World or Current Event content. You can collect a surprisingly large variety of cats for your home instance by means of a sort of scavenger hunt across all game types. It would take too long to cover their acquisition here, so I'll detail how to collect them in a separate future video. You can purchase 4 interactables for your home from various vendors around Tyria. 3 of these are used in conjunction with the aforementioned cats, and thus will be covered in that future cat collection video. But the 4th is one that is useful on a daily basis. The Crate Obelisk Shard was originally rewarded to players of Living World Season 1, but can now be purchased from Laurel and Festival vendors throughout Tyria. Each character's first interaction with the obelisk grants them 1 hero point. Thereafter, the obelisk allows players to convert 25 quartz crystals into 1 charged quartz crystal once daily. Lootable home instance upgrades can be divided into 4 categories by how they are acquired: Gem Store, Black Lion Chest, Vendor, and Achievement. Gem Store upgrades for your home instance are account-bound and cannot be bought or sold on the trading post. ArenaNet cycles these in and out of the Gem Store occasionally, so not all of them will be available at the same time. The list of available Gem Store upgrades includes the Basic Ore Node Pack, which unlocks Copper Ore, Silver Ore, and Gold Ore nodes, the Basic Lumber Node Pack, which unlocks Green Wood, Softwood, and Season Wood log nodes, the Basic Harvesting Node Pack, which unlocks Herbs, Root Plants, and Vegetable Plant nodes, the Basic Cloth Rack, the Basic Leather Rack, and the Black Lion Hunter's Contract, which unlocks the Black Lion Hunter's board. Black Lion Chest upgrades are obtained as very rare loot drops from Black Lion chests, but are not account-bound. These are the only upgrades that are sellable on the trading post and can be very expensive to purchase that way. Available Black Lion Chest upgrades include the Advanced Leather Rack, the Advanced Cloth Rack, the Hardwood Logging Node, the Elder Wood Logging Node, Ancient Wood Logging Node, Iron Ore Mining Node, Platinum Mining Node, Mithril Mining Node, Orichalcum Mining Node, Omnomberry Harvesting Node, Snow Truffle Harvesting Node, Lotus Harvesting Node, Orion Truffle Harvesting Node, Flaxseed Harvesting Node, and Ghost Pepper Harvesting Node. Vendor upgrades are simply purchased from various vendors in different locations across Tyria. Some of these will require you to have unlocked Living World story chapters to access the vendor. The list of vendor upgrades includes the Bloodstone Crystal node, the Fire Orchid node, the Greater Gift of Candy Corn, which upgrades your Candy Corn node, the Jade Fragment node, the Orion Oyster node, the Personal Airship Cargo Voucher, which unlocks an airship cargo canister, the Personal Crystallized Supply Cache Voucher, which unlocks a crystallized supply cache, the Personal Exalted Chest Voucher unlocks an exalted chest, the Petrified Wood node, and the Winterberry Bush node. Achievement upgrades are received as rewards for completing specific achievements in-game. Some of the associated achievements are no longer attainable. In such cases, the rewards have been made available for purchase from Laurel or Festival vendors found in all major cities. Achievement unlocks include the Aurelium node, which is earned by completing the No Mask Left Behind achievement. The Enchanted Treasure Chest is unlocked by completing the Treasure Hunter Rare Collection. The Gift of Candy Corn. The Gift of Magnanimity unlocks the Winter's Day Tree of Generosity and is earned by completing the For the Children achievement under Basic Collections. The Gift of Quartz unlocks the Quartz Crystal Formation. The Gift of Sprockets unlocks the Sprocket Generator. The Personal Bandit Chest unlocks the Found Bandit Chest, which is earned by completing the story achievement for the chapter Point of No Return. Gathering or looting all of these upgrades every day will get you a respectable amount of crafting materials and a small amount of standard loot every day for relatively little effort. While unlocking the entire suite of upgrades in a very short time would be staggeringly expensive and time-consuming, building up your home instance gradually as you play can be a very satisfying journey. Inviting friends, guildmates, and even players you don't know yet to harvest your upgraded home instance can be quite enjoyable and helps foster a sense of community among players. Generosity is its own reward, as they say.